Hello, creatives. Thank you for dropping in today. You have an unlimited source of creativity within you. And so let's get started. All of us are creative. Now, I'm not saying all of us are Michelangelo or Da Vinci or Rembrandt, but all of us have our own form of creativity. All of us. We all have some kind of creativity within us. It's really important for you to understand that concept. It's like something that we have buried within us that we kind of set to one side and really don't pay attention to. So think about when you were a little kid and you were in school, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, so forth and so on, and the teacher gives you some paper, some crayons, some pencils, and said, just free time, go draw, and you draw, and you didn't think about it. You didn't say, "Oh, I'm not really an artist, so I can't really, draw anything." You're a little kid. What did you do? The most logical thing that you would have done was, I'm speaking from my own experience, was you would take the paper, you would take the crayons or whatever it is they gave you to draw or scribble with, and you would begin drawing. And and you wouldn't question that because you have creativity within you. Or they'd give you blocks and you'd start building castles or bridges or things like that. We all have creativity within us. What happens over time is that we start putting the creativity to one side. We think it's not really something I need to be pursuing. Creativity doesn't pay the bills. Um, and we think that's something for children. We don't. Why would I want to be creative? I've got adult things to worry about. I have to be serious about life, and drawing or painting or writing or any of that stuff. I don't have time for that. But here's what happens: you think that you're putting your creativity to one side or that you're stuffing it away, you know, but then you have a garden and you make it one of the best gardens ever. Or every time you cook, it's an expression of art. The way you design your home or the rooms or the way you put paintings up on the wall. Because what happens is if you don't give your creativity an outlet, it will find one because creativity is part of who we are. It's it's wired into our DNA, and so you have this creativity inside of you. And whether or not you want to acknowledge it, whether or not you want to accept that you have it, it's there, and it will find a way to express itself. It could be the way you tell stories to your kids or to your friends. It could be the way you dress yourself in a creative way. It could be, if you're female, the makeup that you use. If you're male, the way you shape your beard or your hair. I don't have that much up here. Um, but the creativity will come out whether you want it to or not. The key is that if you tap into this creativity, it transforms your life. It changes your life from something that you're just going through to something that you're experiencing and thriving in. Letting your creativity grow and flourish and tapping into that creativity impacts you everywhere in your life. It's so important. That and it's hard to explain if you're actively not paying attention to your creativity. But if you want to step into this, find the area where, without you even thinking, almost automatically, you are creative. It could be in the way you design your home. It could be in the clothes you choose to wear. It could be in the way you decorate certain walls. It could be in the way you season and cook your food. All of those things are forms or expressions of creativity. It could be the fact that you buy these books, these blank books, and with the hope of one day scribbling in them. Even though when you get to it, you say, no, I don't have time. But that little spark is there. So what I want you to really consider to transform your life is to, one, accept the fact that you're creative. You are. We're all creative. All of us are creative. If you don't believe me, ask any child to tell you a story, and they can tell you a story. They don't have to think about it. They don't have to consult books and read books on the craft of storytelling. They can tell you a story. You ask them to tell you about their day. They'll create a whole narrative about how their day went, and without even any practice. It's just something that's natural. You can have the whole and then conversation, and then this happened, and then that happened, and then that. That's normal. That's part of the package. That's who we are as humans. We are creative individuals, creative beings. So I want you today, one, accept the fact that you're creative because it's so important. Two, find the areas, if you're not actively being creative, find the areas that your creativity is expressing itself and expand on that and let it grow and see what happens, see what comes up for you. Above all, be uncommon. And creative people are uncommon people. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. And don't forget, you are creative. Tap into it. Have a fantastic day.